Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 29th, 2024. This is for Virgo, last shuffle coming out for Virgo. Lord, already something flipped over. So we have your higher self here. There's something about you getting away by hook or by crook, is what this says. Hidden motivations. Listen, there's a part of you that's like, if I got to ride a bike, if I got to lace up my roller skates, I'm getting out of this situation. Something about this situation is, yeah, look, I can't make this up. Six of Swords tells me that you would resort to getting in a boat, and your spirit is telling you to get away at all costs. Your spirit is saying, don't save face. The hidden motivations, what you may be stuck on an image of what you need to look like, but there's something about this situation that's saying, get away, get the hints. Okay, very much so. Lord have mercy. Right. The Devil, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Two of Swords with hidden motivations. This is saying you got a choice to make, and you're trapped. And you may feel trapped in a situation. Some of you, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, like an internal struggle. There's a test here for you. Some of you are being tested. Okay. And with the Six of Swords and your higher self, this is speaking strongly about how your higher self is telling you that you need to get to a place where you can see a situation clearly, and that would mean getting out of a situation so you can see what it is really around you, because what's around you is a bunch of foolery. A lot of this says that you're trapped. You're stuck thinking very negatively about wherever you are, and it's mostly a situation that's not as bad as you really truly think it is, to the point where you may feel like, I need to save face, I'm going to stick around in this situation. Look, a candle went out and it's funny. But you may feel like you're stuck in a situation, and it's mostly because of what it looks like, right? You may feel like you can work with this. I can work with this. I can do this. But it may be toxic. Part of it is toxic. The other part is like your ego. The ego part's more toxic because it's causing you to struggle within. The victim mentality is the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. The victim mentality part is that it's on you. It's your decision, right? Your reputation on the line, how you're looking. And I feel like your spirit deep down is telling you, go away, get away from this situation, get to a clearing, or higher ground, or get out of the smoke, get into the clearing, basically. You're being told to do so. Maybe you're being tapped inside. You may feel deep down your intuition saying, get go, and that you're stuck in something, and it's mostly because of how you look, right? And the associations that you built in this, whatever this is. Okay. Your hidden motivations may be, to some degree, that you may have, yeah, it's almost like you may feel scorned in something. Some of you may feel very scorned, and it's like you're left with no other choice. And it's still hard to make a choice because you may have felt like you built something. Okay. Spirit is asking you to, you got to go. Okay. Status quo is the world and Ten of Swords. Don't let this ending, whatever this ending is, influence what you know about yourself, that you just want things to get better, right? Don't let your fears keep you from being better or higher, or going to a better place, or getting out of a very toxic situation or a chaotic situation. It seems like I don't know why they're telling me that the public is what may be affecting you, like what others will see, based on what has been built and how this is falling apart, perhaps, and that you don't you don't want to. like you don't, maybe something about, I don't want this to come out because it's going to look so bad. Don't allow the rest of the people around you to throw you back into a cycle that may need to end, and it isn't good for you. It isn't good for you mentally. It isn't good for you spiritually. Back and forth with the lovers and the five of cups. Some of you are back and forth about choosing to have hope in a situation versus being disappointed about a hopeless situation. Your intention is to really deliberate. What do you really want? I would say this, right? According to this, that the struggle is within. And a lot of times it's hard to make a decision when you are in a very sad place, especially if you feel as though either a relationship is ending or something that you wanted is ending. You may be back and forth about what to do next. Spirit showing that it's a very hard decision to make. There's a struggle here, but that the fear is what's holding you back, and fear of moving on in general, or fear of like looking bad, or fear of having maybe to break ties with things that you've built. And a lot of the things that you've built may be a home, it may be like, it may be tangible things like items. And they're saying here that you may be trying to choose between something hopeless and something sad, and versus getting away or going further. And it may be that you have to start from something very rudimentary, something very very like scratch like maybe you're not driving away, maybe you're on a bike, maybe you're, you know what I mean, maybe you have to start over. You're like, I'm moving from a house to a trailer, or maybe I'm moving from um, being an executive to being a crew member at this place, or whatever it is. They're saying that that is the only reason, the only thing that's holding you in something that may not be good for you is the downgrade in your mind, right? But it's time to go get better. You'll see better. You'll be clearer, because what's victimizing you too is that is your choice. You have a choice of how to start fresh, and it's like, why am I in control? Why can't these people or this energy work with me? Is what this looks like. So yeah, you could be dealing with someone who is like has an addiction, and they could be an addict. They could be addicted to having like a third party, or it doesn't necessarily mean that they have a third party necessarily, but like not third party like cheating. Although some of you do have this, right? Others of them are addicted to like their image and what they look like, clothing, um, accessories, items. They may be addicted to having options. They don't commit to anything, or they like to start building, but they don't ever like to finish. Or there's something about that going on here, and some of you, um, that could be the case. Others of you, that's you. Whatever this is, you have a choice. It's a hard one, and they're saying, do you want to keep going through something that may feel like it's not good for you at all, or do you start fresh and go through the motions of grief and just move forward because they're telling you to go? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aries. Capricorn's quite strong. Aries, Gemini, or Leo or Sagittarius. So you could be a Leo, Virgo cusp, dealing with the Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or um, yeah, that seems to be it. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.